This is the Blue Devil team participating in the IBM Great Mind Challenge. On the agenda, first we'd like to talk about what our goal is, which is to improve the social media experience in the short term for current customers and in the long term for current and future customers of GBS. We're going to talk about who those target customers are and how each one can benefit from social media and how GBS can identify and market to each one of them individually. We're going to talk about how the value alignment works between GBS and its customers, what the customers value and what GBS can contribute, and how the two interact with one another. Finally, we're going to outline the social media strategy that we recommend to GBS in order to get the most out of its marketing and customer relationships. We'd like to recommend that GBS focus on large enterprises over small businesses. The reason is that smaller sized businesses require smaller sized computing systems for their applications. These require more customized services to meet the individual needs that smaller businesses have. Furthermore, these companies can often learn from the social experience provided by larger enterprises and simply integrate the knowledge learned in that way into their own operations without GBS being involved in the equation. So for large enterprises, we want to focus on the established long-term investment in the enterprise class support that these tremendous companies have in place with IBM already. We have a large dependence on IBM and a relationship formed with client base of large companies. We'd like to suggest that GBS focus on developing its customer base from the customers it already has in the large enterprise space. The reason is that activities in this area, through the reputation GBS gains, can itself attract new customers. And through merger and acquisition activities, GBS is going to be able to quickly establish uniform brand equity and media connectivity on the firms it acquires through the social media activities it already has existing in its practices. For the existing customers, everybody has the same need, which is increasing for more effective social media channels. This is going to be between GBS and its customers, between GBS's customers and their customers, and also within GBS itself. This is going to be a major and long-term revenue source for GBS and is in alignment with management strategy to earn incremental market share. The idea is for GBS to continually cultivate a reputation for excellent IT services with its existing large enterprise clients, which will itself drive reputation and attract customers from new markets. Now I'd like to talk about how the value alignment works between what GBS's customers needs and what it can deliver. All customers need a high amount of productivity, accuracy, security, and cost efficiency in their IT systems. They're going to want to maximize their return from their IT investments that they've put into these systems, but they're also going to need long-term technical support throughout the lifetime of the system. Furthermore, their business is going to continually expand as they acquire new suppliers and new customers, and as these entities change throughout time. So the system needs to be able to expand with that and accommodate these changes. GBS can offer industry-leading experience and reliability and creative and affordable delivery expertise in the design and implementation of these systems. GBS can offer enterprise-class support and can provide consulting services for the implementation and support of these systems that they design for individual companies with cooperation with IBM and the infrastructure already in place. Now I'd like to talk about current issues that GBS faces and how social media can help. First, Alright, just start over. Now I'd like to talk about current issues that GBS faces and how social media can help. First, GBS's success depends on monitoring and executing on rapidly changing customer needs. Social media can help do that, but it carries with it several issues. First, currently operating social media systems have far too many options to facilitate one central location for customers to communicate. This carries with it cost efficiency problems of maintaining multiple systems, which carries with it long-term relationship difficulties that follow as a consequence. Furthermore, there can be a limited awareness of identifying ideal customers and customers that are revenue maximizing because there is not a central location from which to mine data to do marketing studies. We selected our website for, alright, that's cool. we can stop there, and let me pull out this thing on my computer where I have this listed, and then we'll talk about this on this last side. Okay. Okay. We selected the widgets on our website in order to enable large enterprises to put together the required information they need to monitor the long-term investment in their IT systems and to facilitate communication with the rest of the IBM community, as well as constantly checking in with GBS. We wanted to bring into one place industry news and provide a forum to facilitate business communication, and also to provide bookmarks to link to relevant companies in the business. So we picked widgets having to do with the connection between GBS and its customers in favor of those having to do with internal GBS affairs. First, we added the Wiki widget, which displays an overview of the group and is controlled by the group's administrators. Next, we added the bookmarks, which links to all the key pages within GBS to provide an overview of the company and its services. We added in YouTube in order to be able to create and link to videos easily. And we added LinkedIn in order to provide a way for customers to reach each other as individuals, and to facilitate networking and to fertilize development of good ideas. We have Facebook simply because it's the most widespread application in social media, and it's easy to facilitate communication between the company and the world, and we wanted to tap into the tremendous activity that Facebook sees, increasing touch points and allowing for advertisement based on recommendations. We added Twitter because it's the fastest way for the company to communicate. It's checked frequently and is highly visible, and able to be kept up to date to the minute. We added the blog in order to communicate news, share opinions, and release information to the community in a controlled way. And the message board, which develops conversations about news technical support, offers reviews, and can provide insights into implementation and best practices. But perhaps the message board's best purpose will be to allow GBS to understand the customer better by looking at the conversations the customers will have with each other. We added feeds in order to allow subscriptions to other groups, to blogs of interest, and to sites that are constantly updated in a manner that's controlled by GBS. Now, to recap, our goal is to retain the large amount of large enterprise customers we already have, and to acquire new customers based upon our reputation. The target customers are going to be existing customers who are also large businesses, and the goal is to improve their experience, and also to look to acquiring new large enterprise customers. The value alignment is based on our widget selection, through which we selected social media channels in order to improve the customer's experience. What we want to offer is a customer-oriented social media experience which is sticky because it's easy to operate, simple to understand, constantly updated, and engaging. We want the website to be something that customers check on a somewhat daily basis,